Hey, what is up everybody? Blades for here, and today for you guys another video of Persona 5X. Inside today's video, guys, we're going to be using, or at least doing, the SOS or SOH here today. And we're going to be using one of the teams that the stream recommended yesterday. So we were kind of trying to see how far I could get, how far I could really push it. And we started doing some randomness. So the result of this randomness was a team like this. Of course, we're using double DPS. The main reasoning we're able to get away with this because we do have an A6 Joker, and then we have A1 Closer here. I will be doing a video on A1 Closer later on today, so look forward to that. I'll try to do it on my lunch break most likely, but we're going to be doing this whole team here, and it's going to be fairly interesting. I just did it off camera, and we actually managed to beat our highest score. So we're going to be trying it again today while actually doing this. Now, the only downside to this team is we don't have a lot of debuffs inside of our first or at least our first wave of teams here. So the Riddle Closers team, we don't have a lot of debuffs here, which is kind of a problem to some extent. Don't really like that, but we're gonna see if we can work with it a little bit here. So we already know this buff lasts for 2 whole turns, and then the other buff should last for another 1 or so. So we're going to try our hardest to see what we can get ourselves into. So first things first is what I'm going to do is actually just go ahead and buff everyone, if I believe correct here. So let's go ahead and buff everybody, give them a decent upgrade, because we're trying to make sure that the girl Closer is going to be able to deal that very forceful amount of damage. Like, our Joker can deal some good damage, but Closer is able to kind of bring it home, which is what we really want to do here. So first turn, go ahead and get that slap off. Should deal some decent damage. Hopefully we get, got the kill off as well. So that gives us some more extra points that we actually didn't get last time. So that's already good. And then we get to trigger the Rico little thing here, which is always nice. And part of me wants to do this skill right here immediately, but I feel like I should wait just to be able to spam this later on. You know what, you guys, we're gonna do a little bit of experiment here. Let's use the third one first and just see how many times we can actually get this up, because we're trying to trigger Wave Chaser as much as possible to actually give us that spamming like actual form for Closer. So maybe it might work out a little bit better. Who really knows? Let's see what happens though. And we're gonna just do the same thing we did the last one regarding Riddle here. Riddle is literally just here to amplify our damage to some extent. We're not trying to do anything too crazy. We just want to make sure that Riddle is dealing the best, or at least helping us in that buff category, because that is our main concern right now. Let's go ahead and use her big old buff here. And then we're going to go ahead and try to put the Winded Status. Now, Winded Status is the one thing that does not proc for me half the time. And as you guys can see, it did not proc again, which does suck, because I feel like if we had the Winded Status to proc, it would make this team even more deadly. The fact that it's just not procking is so much of a bummer here, but already looking pretty darn good. Let's go ahead and get the kill. That should give us the extra amount of points that we're looking for. Rico gets triggered once again, so this is already helping us out a lot more for Joker's turn. And this is where we're able to actually start spamming at least the third skill for Joker, because no matter what he's going to be killing, he's going to be dealing a lot of damage here, and he's just going to be proccing that extra turn, which is really nice. And thankfully, since we do have Rico here, she now has 8 intel, so let's go ahead and use this. We possibly should have kept healing Closer, because of course that helps out her kit. So yeah, next time I'm going to try to do that instead, because that was kind of a misplay on my part. And look at the amount of points we're racking up right now, already looking better than last round. To be honest, we're looking really freaking good, so that's really good to see right now. And ooh, Riddle did take a little bit of damage there. What we'll do, we'll use Joker's ult, even though I know I should save it till his extra turn, but like at least using his ult will be the better choice here, in which this is already off of our team. So let's go ahead and re-trigger it. And now this is where we're gonna have a little bit of fun with Joker, because now we're gonna go ahead and buff him. Then the next turn we'll buff everybody once again to actually see if we can get everything up and going. But as you guys can see, this whole team is freaking busted. It's actually really nice just being able to use the double DPS. I really didn't think it would work out well, especially when we were doing it on stream. I didn't think it was going to work out well. And then when they actually told me to take out Ren, that even further made me was like, I don't think this is going to work. But surprisingly enough, it is actually very well done. I'm actually very surprised on the results so far that we've gotten. So first of all, we're going to heal Closer once again. Riddle hopefully should not die, because any deaths in the team is definitely going to kind of harm our run by a major shot. So hopefully no one dies here, but loving that high multiplier right now. So that's really good for us. I think the amount that we need to beat to actually beat our score needs to be 2.8. So if we can get 2.8 overall, we should be pretty much good to go. So boom, get that nice old buff here, which is always what we want. Triggered off Rico as well, so this is already looking good. And then let's get the huge buff on us once again. And at this point, let's just do the big boy buff, do the big boy bless buff here, and Closer should just be going dummy, because if I'm right, yeah, we get her form next stinking turn as well. So this is already going to be a really good run. Just seeing how much we're actually doing right now. I will like to use, let's just go ahead and kill one off. That gives us exactly what we need. And then let's just go ahead and let Joker try to kill one off, because I'm pretty sure he should be able to. Okay, boom, extra damage. That's all we're looking for. So now we're at that 2 mil mark. We have to get to 2.8 to actually make this be worth it. So let's see. One shot, okay, that's nice damage. Hopefully Joker can actually one shot them both at times, because Lord, that's actually kind of missing us out on a couple points here. Instead of killing them both, we're only killing one, which kind of does suck. But let's use this here. We have 2 whole turns left. I believe we can still hit it. I think we can still hit the amount of points that we're looking for. So with what we have done so far, 2.3, I feel like we're doing pretty good right now. I don't think anything's gonna be the worst of things going, but oh, I don't really like that. Okay, I don't like that at all. That's a little bit of a problem. Since it's our final turn, let's just use her basic attack, which does give us another buff anyways. And then I don't know what I want to do here. Let's just give everyone one final buff from Dominion here, and I think this should be all we needed. So of course we end inside at least the form. Deal some decent damage, 251k, which is already looking good. Ooh, okay, hold on. Did we just hit? I think we just hit higher. Yeah, I think we just hit higher, because that was a huge multiplier right there. And we get the kill. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. This team is so freaking good. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I love this freaking team. It is amazing. Hold on, Joker, I need you to just kill off one. Oh, he didn't kill off one. That sucks, but doesn't matter. We still got our redo. Get this one last huge buff. And no, since Joker's the last one attacking anyways, it just makes sense anyways to get the major buff on him anyway. So, and the heal, so it's always nice. And then just utilize this. Mink. And just like that, I think we hit the 3 mil mark. Let's go. 3.1 million. That is crazy. I think our other one went 2.8, which is interesting. Okay. So that's crazy. All right, so if we can hit past 3.3 mil on this round, we should be pretty much golden. Our Makoto is the only issue with this here so far, so we will have to kind of hope. We will have to hope a little bit, but Unfortunately, no winded status, which is perfectly fine here. Let's go ahead and debuff this round. And then what I am kind of curious about is we did not get our highlight. Uh-oh. That's not good. We didn't get our highlight that round. Ooh, okay guys, so it's already looking kind of bad right now because our highlight procced on this turn instead of proccing on the last turn. That's not really good. We're gonna see exactly what we can do to kind of recover this. Hopefully that works out in our favor. Oh no, I actually I don't know how I feel about that, because normally we use the highlight in the other turn here. So I don't know how I feel about that. We're gonna have to see. Give us the winded status. Okay, no winded status. Once again, we're actually getting very much so shafted so far. This is probably the worst so far we've done, or at least preparing Makoto right now, because she has not gotten the winded status whatsoever. Hopefully we can still hit around 230 maybe. Okay, so that was 217, 225, so close to 230, which is not the worst. It could be worse, but yeah, we're gonna have to do this a different way. So what I'm going to do is we're gonna change up our strat a little bit. Let's go ahead and use this to our benefit. And then unfortunately for us, we still haven't gotten that winded status, which is really holding us back. That is what's getting us to be a little bit too low. And I honestly do feel like if we keep getting this low, we're gonna be in some trouble. So what we'll do, now that we have the winded status actually procced, let's go ahead and use this, get some decent damage off. And then next turn, instead of actually buffing again or attacking, we're gonna go ahead and try to use a debuff, because I think that might do a little bit better. I don't really like how things are going so far though. I don't like that at all. Does not make me feel kind of safe, especially with how things just went, because that was like the worst of the worst RNG. So let's see what we can do. Let's go ahead and get the extra buff off. Use the skill 3. Okay, and now that we have the amplified damage, we're gonna go ahead and use this as well to apply the other anomalies that we needed, or elements here. And I believe we're good now. I think we're kind of back on track. That was kind of scary. I won't even lie to you. That was actually kind of scary. Hopefully we're back on track. I really am hoping. Let's see how much damage. 200k just from that. That's pretty okay-ish. But yeah, we were in some trouble for a second, because we definitely got the short end of the stick for a sec. And let's see how this goes here. Go ahead and utilize the ultimate. Boom. That's ultimate. And give me 1 second, guys, because we're gonna do a quick cut. Okay, so we're back on that cut there. Had to quickly do something real fast, but we're gonna go ahead and try to imply the win status once again here. Ooh, getting a nice 90k pretty much off that, which is always lovely. I think the only thing that we have to do, because we already rebuffed, let's rebuff with Dionysus here. That way now, since it's her turn, hopefully we can get like some crazy damage markers. We don't have, oh no, we do still have the ice on us. That's unfortunate there, but let's see, 158. Yeah, that ice really is shafting us right there. We could have at least gotten at least 200 off of that. So, oh no. Okay. Already looking bad here. So 2.2 mil, and we have 2 turns left. I don't know how I feel right now. Go ahead and get the attack. I think we can go ahead and just attack now, because there's nothing that we're really going to be able to do. So Let's go ahead and use the damage marker here. We want to make sure we're getting as much damage off as possible. Got the buff, and then I don't got the debuff again, so decent damage, trying to make it up. At least our Wonder is trying to make up some of the damage markers, because we are not looking good in the damage category right now, and I think that's gonna actually cost us the whole run. I actually do think that's gonna cost us the whole run, because this is the final area here, and unless we can hit at least a minimum of 3 mil, I do believe that just kind of costed us, because we had the worst luck ever. So I do believe that definitely costed us the game here. So let's see how much damage we can get off. Hopefully 200k. Oh, 150, brother. Oh, brother. We got the Shafty fold last second, bro. We got the hardest Shafty fold right there, which definitely sucks, because that was a really good run, all for it to be ruined just by that. So our other record was 3.3 mil. We got 3.2. It was a 300k bonus, so I mean, like, technically we still got our high score, but that could have been way higher if we actually, you know, hit our crits. But let's see, are we at least in the top 20? Are we closing in on it? I think we are. Come on, let's go. 19 baby, 19. So I'm gonna continue experimenting with this here. We're gonna try to hit the at least I believe we can get to at least 12. I definitely know top 10 is out of question, but top 15 is what we're gonna aim for. So if we can hit this number, I believe we can do really well. So you guys, hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button, which beforehand, consider subscribing if you are new. We do all these videos all the time, of course. And hopefully my voice gets better before the stream later on today. But anyways, y'all take care, have a fun day, peace out.